The only way we can get materials down to our ecolodge is on horseback or men carrying stuff. Our horses are always ready for action. They enjoy crossing the rivers. It doesn't bother them at all. And what we do is we do half a day with the horses so they don't get tired. So here we're building a community parking lot. One person doesn't want us to use machinery here. He calls the police. He's just going crazy anytime the community wants to do something. So there's never any good soil in the Andes. It's really hard to find good soil. So we just happened to stumble across this parking lot that is a community setup. And the dirt is fantastic. The topsoil is fantastic. So here we're loading the horses. And we do about 60 pounds, something like that, for the horses, not to overdo it. They don't mind. It's the right weight for them. And you have to balance these bags perfectly because they're going downhill and they're crossing two rivers. So it's quite tough. The placement has to be good. Here they're arriving, crossing the second river at the food forest. It's about maybe 1 kilometer from that parking spot that you saw. These horses are really used to crossing this type of water. It doesn't bother them at all. They always get a good drink when they're crossing through. We are setting up more gardens, so we need more topsoil. And we really understand that when you put the energy into getting great garden beds, that you can grow anything here. That you could not ask for better weather. You could only ask for a little bit more sun. But other than that, anything grows here, and you can grow a lot of food on this food forest. There's no question about it. Everything is thriving and growing so fast. We always condition our soils. We use chicken manure and river silt that we get from our own river. Unloading the horses is quite uncomplicated. You just basically throw these bags over the edge. They stand still. They don't mind it. They're happy to have the weight off their back. Here we're preparing a big bed on the side, and this bed is going to be planted very quickly. We never like to leave bare dirt, and it's important to add the components that we always add to our mix. The river silt that we get from the river is so powerful that we like to add it, and the chicken manure adds different minerals. So setting up these garden beds, we are very particular about getting a really good soil depth. And great soil is the beginning of any garden. There's no question about it. We're going to add this rice husk chicken manure to this. And here we're cultivating and removing all the rocks just to make sure that it's going to be easier in the future to garden. And we like to be around 50 centimeters of topsoil. And when we have that type of depth, we can grow anything here, from fruit trees to vegetables. And it's all in the prep. So once you prep your garden really well, everything will grow. We've edged all our beds here. We're allowing access for tourists to walk through. That's why we have that walkway beside these beds. And we never leave our dirt empty, so we're going to plant this right away. And probably next week this whole area will be covered with seedlings. So far we've brought in 80 tons of topsoil. Our entire area was washed out when a lady blocked the main river and sent everything over our land. So we lost a lot of our soil. Getting this ready for growing all kinds of food is very exciting, and it's always enjoyable to get your hands dirty and get working. No question about it.